Okay, I'm back. This is Tom McNeil from Swords and Dreams Reptile Rescue. And I just wanted to give you a short video on what I'm doing today. Well, today I'm going to be moving some corn snakes. Excuse some of the skins you're going to see because they all started to shed. So their pheromones are going wild. You see all the sheds in there? I'm going to pull it back. You see all the sheds in there? And you can see like 13 beautiful corn snakes that I have rescued over the years. And believe me, they sure weren't always beautiful. Get out of his cage. Big time close up. Anyway, we're going to take these guys out today. I wish I had a third arm and I'd record it all. But we're going to take all 13 of those guys out. Kidding. We're going to take all 13 of those guys out. One, put them in buckets like this, or I may just do it slowly and do it just in this bucket here. And then my idea is to put them in this new cage that I've just set up for them. You can see water running in the back, so they got a nice little swimming pool. I use aquariums. I like the animals to be able to totally submerge themselves. I like the filters to filtrate the garbage and the mites and bugs and other grime, that poop, whatever, back into the filter, so they got fresh water that's always running and keeps it aerated so it's not stagnating. But you can see our great supporters, pieces of stone, and I can use the help from anybody out there. So if you are in the trade, maybe you can help me out with something. And it doesn't necessarily have to be mason work. Matter of fact, if you look right here, I'm not going to open this door, but if you look right here, this is a box cover or cable junction. I found this in the woods, cleaning the woods out one day, and I actually seen the place down the street from my house that they were coming from. I think kids were stealing them and throwing them out there over the years. There's another one right there on the floor, a bigger one. But I heard from one of the guys that worked there, they're getting ready to replace these. So I'm thinking about going over there and asking them if I can get some, because they work really good. They're plastic, great little hides, and more or less cheap or free. Free would be the best. But again, 13 corn snakes that are driving themselves crazy with the pheromones from shedding, and it's their time of the season to get together. I've already lost one batch of eggs up there because of the fact that I was judging our own weather out there, and the ecosystem's wrecked. It's like a month ahead. No, excuse me. It's like a month behind. Am I saying that right? I can't even think now. It's a month ahead, and it really feels like it's a month behind. Our ecosystem's changing, and I usually can use the weather outside to judge when my corn snakes are going to start breeding. So I did lose one batch of corn snake eggs because they dried up in the hay. And I do use hay in some of my beddings. Hay is a good bedding for big snakes because it's a cheap bedding. The downfall, though, is hay does come out of a field, so you could end up with a serious mite problem or some other issue. So frequent changes are good. Again, taking your animals out, giving them a good bath, and then a feeding while you transfer into the new cage or the clean cage is a great idea. Or again, preventive maintenance. As you can see, I have running water in there for them. For this beautiful albino sharp-strain boa, I got a big old bucket of water, which I clean out every couple days or when they take a poop on it. And again, you got to change that more frequently because of the fact that it stagnates. And you can kind of see, and again, sorry about the glare from the overhead lights and stuff. My water dragon set up, I got a 20-gallon aquarium in here just so that they have a nice area that they can swim. And again, a lot of these guys they are semi-aquatic. And the truth of it is they end up with eye infections and mouth rot and all kinds of terrible things. Look at that monster. Yeah, oh yeah. He agrees, too. I'm a monster. Go ahead. Yeah. My man's bobbing. Who you bobbing at? I think he's going into season himself. He's been going after his girlfriends. I got a littler male in here, which is always in the corner, so I'm thinking about moving him because, well, he's not little, as you can see, but littler than him. And I think my man's getting ready to start taking care of business as well. But it is the breeding season for a lot of them. I missed my boa season this season, but we do have a couple of other ones as well. Actually, I may add a couple to the mix with corn snakes too. As you can see, there's a beautiful corn popping his head out. If you look real close, there's an orange head back there. And then if you look real close here, there's another orange head right there. That's, I believe, one of my leftovers. Nope, that wasn't. That's just the rescue that came in. And if you look in the back corner, down on the bottom, I got an ochre tea blood mix from my previous season, which is just beautiful. It's got a little issue with its eye. But these guys are already starting to breed too, and they're little guys. Look, he's ticking. Let me get up here and try not to move. This one here was ticking right next to the other one, and when they start ticking and rubbing up against each other and stuff, that's just the pheromones that are saying, okay, it's time to do something. I believe the two snakes that we're looking at right here in this frame are a pair already, because I put them in here and then all of a sudden, bada boom, bada bing. So I don't really plan which colors are going to happen. I just do it, you know. It's like, I believe in the wild they get together in large groups. When I lived back east on Long Island, there were corn snakes out there. And I would lift up a bucket. I would lift up a board, and sometimes I'd find 30, 40 of them underneath like a 4x8 sheet of wood. And tons of babies, and grab them by the handfuls, and they were all different colors. Back then, though, I didn't know as much as I know about corn snakes, and some of them I let go because I was afraid of them, because I never seen any colors like that. Too bad. But anyway, I do get some pretty awesome babies during the season. So if you guys are looking for a beautiful baby corn snake this summer, give me a call. I also sell my rescue ones, my bigger ones, but they are a little bit more expensive because I've got a lot of work into them. For some reason, with a lot of the corn snakes, most of them come in very skinny, dehydrated, and emaciated. And I'm going to come over here and sneak up. You can see a couple of these guys are starting to do the same thing over here. You can see that stripe. You see the stripe guy right here? That's a male. He's pushing up against a few, and he's starting to get his tick going. You can see how he's pushing through everyone, looking for his girl. I've got bloods in here. I've got snows. I've got motleys. I've got creamsicles, reverse ochre teas. I've got pretty much all that you need in here with color. I've got them all. So I let them do their thing and let nature take its course. Because they get into like breeding balls, and it's amazing. And after I set them up in this tank, it's going to be a high humidity tank, so my eggs I won't even have to pick them out of there if I don't want to, but I will, because I don't want the other snakes to bowl over them and crush them. But if you don't catch it right away, a good high humidity tank keeps everything nice and moist, and when they lay their eggs, it's an easy pickup because it's just going in there and then boom, putting them in your mix and right into the Hovervator. Alrighty? Well, thanks for your support. Please share our videos. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless, and have a super duper day.